What's up, everybody? Just figured it's been a while since I made a video, and I wanted to make a tips and tricks video for Call of Duty. Now, one thing that I've noticed a lot of people having problems with is their mobility, their accuracy, and their, I don't know, it's reaction time, I guess. So practicing that, jumping in, jumping out, jumping in, jumping out, fatigued, jumping out, jump in. Practice sliding out, sliding in, jumping out, sliding in, sliding out, jumping in. Back and forth. Practice back and forth with all your guns, everything you want. It's called peeking. One of the best things to do is practice. Practice. You can practice in here, just getting that motion down. You don't even have to shoot. You can just slide out, jump in. Back and forth, back and forth. Same thing with your sniper. Practicing isn't standing here. I mean, this can practice your aim, but just standing here, not moving, is simple. Once you get that down, you want to practice doing this. Going behind the wall where you cannot see any of the targets, sliding out, and quickscoping them. You're going to miss a lot. Oop, didn't slide. But the better you get, the more you practice, the better you'll get at landing those shots. No clue where your enemy is. Surprise yourself. Slide out and try to take a shot. Same thing with the Reaver dummy. You can move him way the heck out here. And this is one of my favorite things to do. Is aim at the target. Kind of keep your aim here. Then you want to go in and out, in and out, in and out. And then practice that quick scope. The more you do it, the better you'll get at it. The closer you'll get to landing your quick scopes on targets that you don't know exactly where are at. You're just kind of guessing where they're at, and you just take that quick scope. Now, it may be a little harder for certain people to do because they're not playing the claw method, but I play 6-finger claw, so I missed again. And a third time, yeah, so the more you practice, the better you get. I used to be good with snipers, but I'm not as good as I used to be. That was way, way too far over. Also, another thing you can do is with this target here, this one that's moving, you can practice following it, tracing it, tracing it, tracing it. As it changes direction, change direction with it. The more you do it, the better you get. The more practice you put into it, and you can put in, what is it, like 18 minutes in the training zone of just jumping, quick scoping, taking shots, close, far, pick your targets, dropping down, popping up. The more you practice, the better you'll get. But the main thing I'm doing, the main reason that I'm doing this, and like the main thing about this peak, is it's called Peeker's Advantage. When you jump out, you're seeing them before they see you, a split second before that. So if you're jumping out and you're already pre-aiming and shooting, you're hitting your first shot and sometimes your second shot on them before they're even seeing that you're out there. The more times you practice, the better you get. So back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. But since they have jump fatigue and slide fatigue, you don't want to just keep jump, 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 because it'll just end up being that. Or slide, and then slide, and then slide, and then slide, and then slide, because you'll just end up screwing yourself. So slide, jump, crouch, drop, jump out, jump back in, jump back out. Practice all of that multiple times. The more you practice, the better you'll get. You can do this in public too. When you're just playing around, dicking around, you don't really care if you win or lose. Practice. Don't just sit there and do something you're good at. Do something you're not good at. Because the more you practice it, the better you'll get at it. And I've been using the RU, or I've been trying to use the RUS because it's, I don't know, it's been just like surprising me every time. It's crazy. But this is my favorite gun right here. I do not have the rapid fire barrel. I have the suppressor on it because it literally, I'll show you here. You're sitting here crouched and you just aim. I'm not actually moving my aim button around. I'm just letting the gun recoil. It has mostly horizontal recoil, or vertical recoil. The horizontal recoil is basically all taken out with the attachments I have. There's a little bit of left and right, you can see there, but it almost S's. So when you're going up, it's always going to go to the left, and then to the right, and then to the left again. Left, right, left, right. No matter what, this gun will always do the exact same thing every single time you shoot it. So that's one reason the way I like it, the way I have it set up. You may like the iron sights. I don't like the iron sights, so I'm using a scope. It's a 4-shot gun. It's not a 3-shot gun with the rapid fire barrel, which is just unfair. The more you practice doing stuff like this, the better you'll get at just jumping out, surprising your opponent, and taking him out of the game. Well, that's going to be it for me. I am trying to get to Master 5 right now because, the teams are just such ass right now. And once I get to Master 5, I think I'm going to be screen recording all of my games from Master 5 to Legendary. See if I can get those posted as well. But yeah, the more you practice, better you'll be. Just practice your reaction, practice your sliding, your jumping, getting that from turning this way, sliding, and just getting it perfectly to the way you want to be. And before you know it, you'll be doing shit that I've been doing, like dropping nukes in ranked games and doing it with an Arctic 50 on firing range on Team Deathmatch, which was probably one of the best games that I've ever had in my life. Wish I screen recorded it, but I don't really screen record my alternate account, so. And it was my alternate account, and it was Master 4, so it wasn't Legendary ranked, but still pretty close. But yeah, this gun is laser beam, and the more you practice, the better you get. Peeking, sliding, dropping. I play 6-finger claw though, so I have access to the jump, the slide, and the aim and the shoot it all at the same time, so yeah, practice, practice, practice. Also, another thing I did that really, really helped me was I aimed down my sights and I moved my finger all the way to the very furthest edge of my screen, and then all the way back to the other edge of my screen. Not the other edge of my screen, but the kind of the mid-center of the screen where my reload button is right here. And when I do that, it keeps me to being able to track this as I'm moving perfectly. So you want to, just sit there and aim and aim and aim and follow this and follow this. Turn your sensitivity for, go to settings. Come on, my game's lagging a little bit. But yeah, so you turn your sensitivities for ADS sensitivity. Mine's at 80 right now, and my standard sensitivity is at 100. But that's because I want this faster than this. And that's because when I'm going, I can flick and get over there, back. I can cover multiple angles and be kind of chaotic and sporadic when I'm moving. Same thing with my sniper, which I'm not too good at hitting my shots with my sniper, but I'm hard as heck to hit when I'm using my sniper, because I'm constantly moving and missing my shots. After each shot, I turn and slide. Oh, I didn't slide that time because it's, there's a lag, or not a lag, there's a split second in between firing and sliding that you can't slide right after you fire, it'll crouch. So you gotta pay attention to your jumping, your sliding, and try to get your aim back. My aim's shit right now, obviously. But yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a few tips and a few, pointers. I mean, they probably already are up on YouTube, but this really helped me, is just sitting here in training zone and just taking random shots at shit that I'm not good at doing. Trying to hit that 1 in a million shot and just keep firing and firing. Use all the bullets you can. Practice your quick scopes. Practice jumping, strafing, sliding, all of that fun stuff. And eventually, you just start clapping. Oh, I missed that one. Your targets really fast. You'll miss. I miss. I mean, we all miss. Ferg misses, so. Just practice, guys, and have fun. Alright, I'm out.